Alright, what's up, fuckers?
What's up, you fucks?
Alright, so today we're gonna start this segment off with a very awkward phone call that Ethan just had. So you want to give me a little bit of context, Ethan? Because
there's this girl, and I like talking to her, and she's kind of hot, and she lives in a town that's an hour away from me, and she opened my messages earlier, didn't say anything, and then she called me late at night when we're about to do the podcast. Right, we were about to do it, and then she's like, she made it sound so. She started going over something. She made it sound like it was something crazy, and I was like, okay. And then she goes into like elaborate detail. I hope she's not still on the phone. That would be fucked up.
You had to check real quick to make sure that you hung up on that. Bitch.
Hold on, let me just make sure. I think we're good. I'm gonna take a risk and put this phone over here. Okay, so yeah, she goes into elaborate detail, like you know women are, they throw in too much detail when you don't need it. And in conclusion, she was having trouble with a ex.
So she was hanging out with her ex. And
her ex appeared in the bar magically.
Right. That doesn't sound suspicious. You're telling me that she wasn't hanging out with her ex, Ethan?
Yeah, according to her, he just popped in there. But anyways, he bought
he bought her a drink?
He bought her a drink. Yeah,
right,
hold up.
Right.
I'm just starting to think about this. That part's a little bit
guys,
sus.
listen here.
Yeah.
So Ethan's the less experienced man when it comes to women and their exes. Okay, if a woman,
we'll go over what happened. What she said happened.
If a chick has a fucking ex come over and buy her a drink, usually that's planned.
I think she said she didn't want it or something, but she took a drink anyways.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Sounds a little suspicious, bro.
Wait, what if she listens to the podcast? It's okay.
Why did you tell her about our podcast? We'd say like super vulgar shit on here.
I don't think I sent it to her. Let's just keep going. I'll edit it if I have to.
Well, honestly, think we're fine. Fuck what she has to think about it. This is our fucking material.
All right, you're right. This is a safe zone.
Don't fucking give random bitches that you meet on the street our podcast.
Okay. All right. Fair.
This is the man.
No,
true. The man cave podcast.
Let's wait until we're famous and shit, and then we can pull shit like that.
Let them find us. That's when we know we won.
You gotta let them find you, otherwise you're desperate. But okay, so basically she said that he was like harassing her and stuff, and like took her balls. At the pool table. Oh. Yeah, at the pool table. No, Tyler, not her ball sack. Took the balls at the pool table and shoved them back in their holes or whatever, and basically wasted her dollar.
Wait,
very odd.
Shoved her balls in her hole?
Yeah, that's what I said. And then
No, I'm just kidding. So she basically was playing pool. He came over and basically wasted her money that she spent on the game, and like put her pool table balls into the holes. Okay.
And you about summed it up. But so, and then apparently he smacked her on the back or something, and then like there was a red imprint and some bullshit.
What the fuck?
And then it was it was weird. And then the security guard came over and he's like, "Is there a problem?" And then she's like, "This motherfucker is like fucking with me" or something like that. And then
How's
later,
that motherfucker not get thrown out of the bar?
Dude, I don't know, bro. And then later, he messages her on a blocked number. Is that what I think she said that, or on a different number maybe. Just like cussing her out and saying all this crazy shit. But that, in conclusion, that's about what it was. But I thought it was like gonna be a lot crazier.
Kind of an odd story to tell someone.
I know, it was kind of like
you're like listening. You're like, okay.
I was like, is there like?
Are you good?
I thought she got like roofied. Oh yeah. No, there's another part of it where there was like a whole thing about her being roofied and she didn't know for sure. And I feel like a dick if she hears this, but yeah, there's a whole part of it like where
just don't send it the link.
I won't. But yeah,
she asked for the podcast, tell her that it's like literally only for the boys.
It's for the boys, yeah.
It's not for the females.
Yeah, maybe eventually when there's like so much material that they can't like find this shit. But yeah, so like basically she was like questioning if she got roofied or something like that. And then because he brought it up and said like, "Oh, did one of your friends roofie you?" Which is odd to say because he bought her the drink.
This is what I'm talking about. Girls in this town are sus.
She felt fine. She felt fine. She was saying she got roofied. I was like, oh, okay, we can talk later. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Tyler. Let's hear your.
You want to hear my take on this? Okay.
Your whole take.
So you just met this girl, right?
Yeah. Well, I've technically snapped her like a million times, and then eventually we just like called because I was pissed at Faith, and I was like, "You want to call? I'm fucking pissed about Faith."
So you've been talking off and on for like a week or two, right?
Yeah. I'll explain the whole Faith backstory too if you guys want.
No, let's not talk about that yet. We can save that for later.
That's a whole another topic, yeah.
That bitch.
We might go into a little bit.
That bitch threatened to fucking fight me, so we can talk about that at a different time.
Man, I got a whole lot to say. Yeah.
And what's crazy is women are so entitled nowadays, and this is what I've been trying to tell a lot of these feminists that think that men are the ones that are entitled. It's fucking ridiculous. They think that they can just basically turn any guy that they meet into a therapist session like we fucking give a shit. Because if we try it and turn the table and tell them everything we're going through, they're out.
You know, this is actually fucking facts. That's what my ex-girlfriend told me. She said I talked about myself too much. But I just tried to relate to what she was saying. It didn't make any sense.
This random bitch that Ethan's talking to thinks that he cares that she's like going through it with her ex. What girl is not going through it with their ex if they're like that? Most of them are. Trust me. Like, I've been around the corner a few times knowing this. Every girl that talks about her ex in any way is a red flag. Because for some reason he knew that she was there. There's no way they just randomly popped up. They were either arguing or somehow he had some sort of inside information that she was where she was at. Because you don't just run in. I don't know. It might be possible that it was an accident, but so there's more to the story that she isn't telling you. I feel like they either were going to hang out and then things turned bad.
Yeah.
Or she has a crazy stalker that's stalking her, and that's just how like if she's picking those types of guys, she's a red flag. If she's
let's not talk about this girl as much, but like I was just basically like she's told me she doesn't like talk to her exes or anything like that. They're all like
they always say, okay, Ethan.
Fuck! I know they always fucking say that shit.
They always say that, but it's so not true.
It's not. I know.
Okay, you know what is true? You know when it's true? If they don't mention their ex at all. They mention their ex, that's them.
To be honest, you just never know.
No, it's not even that. That's them. What's the word I'm looking for?
Trying to make themselves sound good. Or look good.
I can't think of the word right
Ruminating?
now. No, the compensating something.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on. You done?
Yeah.
All right.
Next subject.
Next subject. So I know we talked about women and the Jews last time, so this time we're gonna talk about women and the Jews. This is SlanderJam episode 2, motherfuckers.
Just letting you guys know, we are not anti-Semitic. We only speak.
We are not. We are the opposite. We are not misogynist. We are not anti-Semitic. We are SlanderJam.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's talk about that.
I'm sorry that Ethan just ruined the podcast again, but it's okay.
All right.
Here we go. So,
he's been going down a rabbit hole.
To start off, Jews did 9/11.
Come on, we all know that. The real question is, who shot Charlie Kirk?
Well, there is a lot of
not the Jews, right, Tyler?
Well, you would be wrong because there's a lot of speculation. That
what are you trying to say?
There's a lot of
hold up now. I'm starting to get like anti-Semitic vibes around the corner or whatever.
So
is that for real?
I'm a Pentecostal Christian, and what's happening in Israel, I'm basically the same. I wouldn't say I'm perfect like Charlie Kirk was.
Dude, can we talk about religion a little bit because I have a little story?
Maybe eventually.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I can't say I'm like perfect. You know, I cuss
It's my neighbor. They're warning me to shut the F up.
You think so?
Yeah. Keep going. Ignore them. They have no control over me and what I do
Can they
in my
actually hear
house.
us?
I don't know.
Oh. That'd be kind of
They
awkward.
probably, if they can hear us now, imagine the other things they can hear. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, they can probably hear you beat off in here.
I wonder if like they've ever heard anything. I don't know. Probably not.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Charlie Kirk donated. Charlie Kirk and Turning Point USA donated $20 million in aid to Israel, and about 48 hours before Charlie Kirk's assassination, he was texting Candace Owens, letting her know that he was pulling out of the basically pulling his donors from Israel, and what happens 48 hours later? He gets assassinated. Now, who assassinated him? Someone, or they say that it was Tyler Robertson, right? His name?
Wait, hold on. What is your name?
Tyler. I'm not putting my last name out there.
And you look just like him.
My name is very.
I'm just fucking.
My name is very similar to this man, so I don't.
And he looks like him too, almost. Slightly similar. And they both play Helldivers too, which is crazy.
Most Tylers with
Come on, that's most Tylers.
with 3-syllable last names.
Play Helldivers too.
Yeah, play Helldivers. One thing that I think is also kind of proof of this. So they're saying a trans activist guy, or like a person that was LGBTQ, or he wasn't part of the community, but he was an ally of the community. They say he had a trans girlfriend, or trans. I don't fucking know. I don't know the fucking pronouns at this point. Was he a
Trans boyfriend, girlfriend? Do they have a fake dick or a fake pussy? We do not know. But the point
a
is,
trans woman. Sorry, I figured it out. So a biological male.
okay.
What does the Zionist Israelites allow? They're the only country in the Middle East that allows LGBT rights anywhere in that area.
Yeah.
So they almost made it look like because so they used him as a pawn, right?
Yeah.
Like a distraction for what really happened.
Okay.
Look at 9/11. The real thing that happened was it was demolition. It wasn't a plane crash. They used planes to fucking distract us from what really happened.
Yeah,
Same
you
thing.
notice how like wasn't there like hella like money that disappeared or something weird, like some sort of like
Yeah, like $2.something billion.
yeah, like
$1 trillion. I
just
can't
so
remember.
happens to disappear not on 9/11. Guess what? Charlie Kirk got shot. Epstein files. Got voted to keep them closed
so
or whatever.
Epstein was actually really close to Netanyahu, and that's also why I feel
Dude,
like.
do you think there's like some crazy conspiracy like behind it all? You know what I mean?
So I feel
Like
like
only the upper class knows about.
So I feel like Trump, the only reason why he hasn't been able to release the files like he said he would is because Netanyahu is basically saying, if you release the files, we are going to start assassinating people. And I don't know, their policies were ran by Zionist policies. And the only president that has gone against this in the last 30 years, 40 years, sorry, actually longer than that. Well, when did JFK? When was he our president? The 80s? Or was he?
I think the 1969.
Or yeah, the 69, right?
Yeah, I don't know when he got shot though. That was the moon landing.
But JFK was the only president that didn't support Netanyahu, and this was in the early stages of Netanyahu's ruling as president of Israel. So, and he was assassinated. So it kind of just like, it seems like it's a little bit too coincidental that, all this shit is happening to boost what we are spending in Israel If you really think about it, because when we were looking for Al Qaeda, pretty sure Israel was helping us out, and we were aiding Israel at the same time as well, to find Osama bin Laden. And there is even audio saying, or from Osama bin Laden saying that he didn't do it, and I feel like he didn't. I feel like they framed him, and I feel like it's the same thing with Charlie Kirk. They're framing Tyler Robinson, and that's why what is he gonna get? The death penalty for it. So what happened when we? So think about this.
Didn't he start crying or something?
Now think about this. This is how I this is how I match the logic here. Okay.
Yeah.
The Jews, if they did 9/11 and they framed Al Qaeda because they said it was Al Qaeda hijackers, right? What if they only framed Al Qaeda to distract us from the truth? Because look, the same thing happened with Charlie Kirk. What if they framed Tyler Robertson, right, to distract us from the fact that Charlie was pulling out of funding Israel, was trying to basically spread pro-Christianity in the United States?
I can comment on this. So apparently there's a book called Chaos, and it's basically about like how governments basically if there's like an assassination of some sort, and it's like there's some conspiracy behind it, and say like the government did it, right? The whole idea is that whole idea of the book is that basically they would try to like create chaos to basically prevent anyone from actually being able to tell what really happened. And so like at the Charlie Kirk event, like Candace Owens was talking about this, but at the Charlie Kirk event there was like a guy yelling like I shot him. There's like just hella people just yelling different shit.
I feel like that was coincidental though. I don't think that had anything to do with what really happened. I think that was just some libtard that was at the fucking event who the moment he saw
I know, okay, well,
he basically started outraging.
I was gonna go further into it. I was gonna say like so there, basically like if the camera angle, he like just the way it looks like he got shot does not look like was from the front necessarily. It doesn't look like what they're saying, right? So there's a possibility that like Tyler was a fake shooter. There could have been another shooter up close because that shot was super far away.
Did you see the light blinking in the window?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, basically, they could have had a bunch of different shit going on. So the whole thing with that one guy that was screaming, I shot him. Dude, this shit was crazy. You saw this, right? Like, basically, he got arrested for, like, child pornography. I honestly, dude, I might have to censor some of this shit. But he got arrested for that, basically, right? And it was really interesting because they were going to question him about what he was saying and, like, basically his history, which is that he was basically at, like, 9/11. He was at multiple different, like, other shootings, like, something that was, like, kind of like a low probability of that even happening. So there's something weird about this one dude, right? So that's why, like, I'm saying, like, there's that book called Chaos. Like, there's hella shit. It's just hella weird. Like, even the way the video looked and everything. But it's either that or everyone's just kind of overanalyzing shit, but...
Also, random fact, the first trans doctor was a Jew. And what did Charlie Kirk...
Dun, dun, dun.
What did Charlie Kirk say he didn't agree with but did not hate?
My cousin was a Jew. Oh my god. What are we gonna do with all these Jews? What did Hitler do?
Hey, shut up. We're not talking about Hitler yet. They're not ready for us to talk about Hitler.
Hitler. He's a cool guy. Come on, give him a chance. I'm just playing.
So there's a question floating around. Who would you rather have as the next president, your wife or Hitler?
Well, at least one of them is like somewhat competent. He almost took over the world. The other would probably like do the opposite.
Just be cool with all of our enemies and let them fucking slide through.
Dude, imagine Kamala Harris like having trouble with like Putin. They have a bad meeting. He just kind of fucking bitches her around, and she comes out like crying, like that guy's a fucking asshole.
So, anyways,
fuck that guy.
Long story short, we're probably gonna change the subject here in a little bit, but I think the Jews killed Charlie Kirk. Done.
Wait, hold on, can we? All right, so look, I don't want to be labeled as the next Kanye West. So let's be a lot more specific about what Jews means. It's not just Jews, all right? We're not talking about your average homeboy.
The Zionist Jews.
We're not talking about Ben Shapiro over here. He's a Jew. We're talking about specific Jews.
The Zionist Jews.
The Zionists. All right, now we got that out of the way. Okay, now we're gonna talk about Tyler. Anything crazy happen? I have a couple of stories, but
anything crazy happened to me?
Yeah, anything wild worth sharing?
Let me think. Not much has happened. Well, I got a DUI. Don't drink and drive, guys.
You got a DU what?
You heard me, you fucking bitch.
DU what? Why? Where? And who?
Well, I'll have to get into the fucking details of that, but yeah, I had to go to jail. Some tweaker fucking assaulted me while we were watching.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell them about that real quick. We've had some like funny shit happen here. Go ahead. I have a little story, but
so I'm not the typical guy to be in jail.
A little bit closer, Tyler. A little bit closer, somebody.
I'm not the typical guy to be in jail, but I am a big dude. I don't sound like it by my voice. You guys probably think I'm some 5'7", skinny, 140-pound dude. I'm actually 6'5", 220 pounds, and
300. Tyler, 320. 200. I'm just playing.
Anyways, I'm bigger than the average male just by naturally being taller than them, and I wouldn't say I'm the strongest man alive, but they don't know that, so people always try to start fights with me all the time when it comes to their egos. And I was just in jail during my DUI arrest, and I was just sitting in there minding my own business. I was low-key buzzing. I was buzzing off my ass, so I was kind of laughing. You know, like when you have that smile on your face that you can't really, you can't wipe it off. You know, you feel good. You're just sitting there.
You love the fact that you're in jail?
I'm just sitting there and making the CEO
It's
laugh.
like Andrew Tate says, enjoy your life or something. Go ahead.
I'm just sitting there enjoying the time that I'm spending with my fellow inmates in booking. And I'm laughing because there is a chick just arguing with the fucking CO, calling him a bitch and like saying...
As I understand it, she was very, was it hot or something?
Anyways, go ahead.
You gonna interrupt me one more time? Do it. See what happens.
Excuse me, sir,
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
All right, Daddy, let's everybody chill.
What you guys didn't see but heard is I slapped Ethan for talking over me.
Yeah, dude, I look, I was going to tell him to stop, and I was like, bro, why are you smacking my ass? But, you know, it's whatever.
Okay,
Gay guys will be gay guys.
Mr. Fruitcake over here wants me to slap his ass, but I'm not gonna do that.
Want? Oh, don't humble yourself, sweetie.
Anyways, so they bring in... I'm sitting there minding my own business. We're watching Fast 5 on this little TV. And people are basically waiting to go to their jail cell in this room. And all I gotta do is sit here and wait till I blow a 0.08 so I can walk home. Because they impounded my shit. So...
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching Fast 5. Vin Diesel's a fucking retard.
You just like... I don't mean to be like this, but I don't know, he loves his family.
I don't really give a shit about... I don't give a shit about how much he loves family. That movie is just fucking dog shit.
Does he really love his family that much?
He does.
He's like, oh, family, oh. Hey, to be fair, that's how it started, right? So...
Anyways, I think I got pretty thirsty for sitting there for 4 hours and watching I think we started on Fast and Furious 3 and we're now on Fast 5 and I'm still not out of jail.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how the last time I was in jail.
Dude, try sitting down here. Come on down here. Come on, Tyler.
No.
Dude, just sit on the floor, bro. Like this.
You're always that thing can hear me when I go like this.
Alright, whatever, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't have to sit right next to it.
Whatever, I'm sure the audio, once I fix it, sounds fine. Whatever.
It sounded fine. The way that
I edited it though. I edited all
dude,
the
my sound waves are going the exact number yours.
Yeah,
are.
it'll probably be fine. It's good. Go ahead.
You can literally hear me going like this.
Continue. Hold on. What was your point? Where were you going?
They bring in some tweaker who sits in the row in front of me, right? He looks like he's probably like committed murder or something once in his life. He just looks like a crazy dude. I get up, I get some water. I'm, thirsty from hearing about Vin Diesel's family for the last 4 or 5 hours.
Family.
That I needed a quick drink of water. And I get up, go get some water, do a little stretch, and I go back to my bench. The moment I pass this tweaker, he just gets up and starts punching me in the back of the head. Bam, punches me in the back of the head. I fucking turn around and I already see the cops throwing his ass on the floor.
Little boy.
Get your ass on the fucking grandpa trans behind your fucking back.
And what was he doing? Making a bunch of noises like.
I don't know what he did, but they asked me if I wanted to press charges, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Fuck yeah.
I basically.
Who is this guy?
And they're like, "I'm surprised you didn't turn around and start beating his ass." I was like, "You guys would have let me," and they're like, "Yeah, he started it." So the cop told me that I couldn't beat his ass, and I didn't take that chance. So I probably would have put that little dude in a hospital, but because he did hit me like twice in the back of the head, and I barely felt it, but it was like very
surprising,
very out of nowhere, and I was like stretching. I don't know. I was like probably mid yawn or something like that. I don't remember. I just was not expecting to get hit. But that's what jail's like, guys. You just randomly get hit by random people. It's fun.
It's pretty freaking cool. I've been there, man. It's fun stuff.
You've never been to jail, Ethan.
Not jail, but I've been hit by someone. Once.
You know what they do to you, or you know what they do to little blonde boys like you in jail?
Give them give them all the praise and give them all of their.
A big brolic black dude.
Give them all their
Jacques
extra food, extra pudding that they have stored.
Like?
They go ahead and they pick up the soap for them when they drop it in the shower to help them out. Shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Surprisingly, that actually doesn't happen in jail. When I was staying in jail.
Well, I know this because Riley's brother told me that no. Well, I mean, he says stuff like that happens occasionally, but like
Riley's brother's in
only
prison.
with the weirdos.
Prison and jail aren't the same thing. You fucking retard.
Prison is worse, and he says it doesn't happen there. But
in jail, they're cool enough to let you we take turns, like you get your privacy, you know.
Yeah. So I have a quick story that's not about this, but just podcast worthy a little bit, somewhat maybe. I'm working at Jack in the Box. I already told Tyler, but I'm working at Jack in the Box. The freaking chick at the window, she's like, okay, there's some girls want your number, and I'm like, all right. I walk over, and it's like older girl and like a somewhat younger girl closer to my age, but guess what? She was 17, which I didn't like really fully comprehend. But so basically, like I'm like, okay, and then like they're trying to I think they're trying to figure out who got my number or something like that, and I was like, all right, the older chick's like, I don't know, dude, somewhere in their 40s or some bullshit. I write my number down. I hand it to them. And they're like, oh, really? Oh, wow. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever. It's flattering, I guess. They never hit me up. And you want to know why? I think this is what happened. They asked my name. I said, my name is Ethan. And then they looked at each other and they were like, oh, Ethan. I was like, what? Okay. I walked away. I started thinking about that shit. I'm like, oh, crap. I was with a girl like a year ago that I've actually like talked to recently somewhat. And I'm pretty sure that was her mom and sister. That was, yeah. I was like, what the hell? So, that was fun. Fun stuff. Anything else crazy? Let's see here. So, I mean, I was at the party one time, and then I got, like, hit or whatever because some bullshit. Some dude was, that's what I was talking about. Just this freaking, I boxed this dude, and then I made a gay joke because some dude was trying to mess with me, and then that guy said some shit to him, and then he ended up coming back up to me, and then he was like, are you trying to pull some gay shit? And I was like, obviously homeboy was just trying to fight, so he like threw a little punch. I was like, damn. Like I comprehended that, and I was like, oh shit, you just he's just trying to fight or some shit. And then that's what happened. So I just like I grabbed him. I was like, obviously I'm not like I didn't even want to fight this dude. Plus, you know what? Fuck you. I fucking hate this podcast. I fucking hate doing bullshit for people I don't know.
Anybody?
Tyler's the real star around here. I'm just a fucking loser, man.
Don't hit your fucking floor. There's people sleeping underneath you.
Fuck these people. All right.
Okay, this is why Ethan is like this close to getting evicted because he doesn't realize.
I'm on the edge. I like to live on the edge, bro. I'm about to get fired too, dude. It's kind of true. I just called out again today, dude. In my head, I'm just like, if you're gonna do it, just do it. But go ahead.
Ethan thinks he's gonna survive as an adult
about
by
survival.
living on the edge.
It's about survival.
Yeah, what are you gonna do when you have bills to pay and you're fired?
I'm gonna pay them.
How?
Yeah.
By being.
Hey, you should know more about that than anyone, dude.
Yeah, but I don't think you actually know how debt works because when you have as much debt as I do, they start garnishing your wages. You can't buy anything. You can't get a credit card. So how are you going to put yourself more in debt if they don't allow you to?
Well, I'll just go as far in debt as I'm allowed to.
Once they see that do you realize when I got put in debt, it wasn't a elongating period of time. I just got put in debt because I took out a car loan. It's different.
For real? Yeah.
My debt didn't grow gradually. It just went from nothing to $30,000.
You were like, I'm fucked. Like,
Well, no.
and then you crash this car, fucking all sorts of shit.
Well, actually, that car has cost me more than $30,000 at this point. I would say it's cost me about $36,000.
Dude,
I've put at least $6,000 into it afterwards.
shit's wild.
You're telling me you have the capability of doing something like that in those
Put
situations?
26K into a car?
Yeah,
Nah.
exactly. So quit acting like it's so easy
To what?
to
To
fucking.
not put.
Hear the crowd? They're booing you. They're booing you, Ethan.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm Theo Bomb. What's up? He just bombed, guys. Can you believe it? Keep having to clear my throat. Hey, no, Tyler. It's not because of all the dick sucking. Got my mango vitamin water.
Only bitches drink vitamin water. What the fuck are you, fucking fag?
No, I'm not. I'm not a fag. But I am a human being with feelings and emotions and all sorts of stuff.
Sounds like you're a female. This has just turned into a roasting session.
I'm not a female. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. Okay, Tyler?
You're a little boy.
I'm a big boy.
You want to be a real boy?
Yes. Wink or wink or something. Let's do some more impressions because last time we didn't do them all.
I don't know. What's a good impression that I can do? Like, or give me one and I'll tell you like if I can do it or not.
Bill Clinton. What the fuck does he? What does he even sound like?
He sounds sounds like a dude from Texas, kinda. He's like very.
Now everybody.
Yeah, something like that, kinda.
Okay. So we got. Let's see here. What's a good one? This one I'm probably definitely gonna edit, but let's see. Thinking.
Fuck impressions.
Dude, I'm blanking right now.
I tried telling you we should wait until we actually have more brain power to talk about things.
No, you're probably right.
I'm like, okay, guys, I just fucking did an insane 2-hour-long workout.
I was on a programming project all day.
Yeah, everyone, stop listening to Ethan.
I feel sick.
I'm actually over here trying to get yoked, and Ethan's over here.
I worked
fucking
out yesterday.
Yeah, but dude, look at this, guys. You're not gonna be able to see this, but look at this pump that I got.
I got a good pump too. I'm gonna show them my pump and not your pump.
Look at this
on the podcast.
Look at my delts.
They'll probably show both of us.
You see my muscle tweaking because of how much blood is going through my arms?
Dude, you need to stop jerking off, bro. That's too much.
No, look, dude. Look at that. Okay, that is not me raping or humping somebody. That is me out of breath.
No, your arms are too big.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My arms are too big.
You've been pumping it too much, dude. Shave your pedo stash. Get out of here.
You don't like my pedo stash?
Dude, I tried doing the pedo stash. Guess what? I had to get rid of it. All right. What else has been on our minds lately? Let's see. What the heck? Tyler, what the heck? Who is that? That doesn't look like Tyler.
So basically,
is that Tyler Robinson?
No.
What the heck? He's got glasses on and everything. I can't look at my gallery because I fucking blocked everything. Alright, I'll tell you about this app I got, guys. It's fucking incredible. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Wait,
it's called...
We don't get paid by advertisements? Don't fucking advertise their shit.
Hey guys, we're doing an advertisement. Huh? What's going on? Today we're gonna be talking about this app called One Sec. It's really cool. It blocks all the apps. What's up?
Let's give a reaction to the Hodge twins live. The Hodge twins are a
Can you send me the clip and then we'll put it up if it allows it?
Nah, let's just. It'll play. This is a 2-year-old video, but we're just going to videos available on channels. Oh, it's a members only channel, or members only.
This is bullcrap.
Hold on 1 second.
I wish I was a member of something.
Besides my own self-loathing.
Well, I wanted to react to this video live.
Yeah.
Bo Little. It's by Bo Little, I think his name.
Bo Little. You know what's cool about this? Even if like this podcast isn't great, like this is what we thought last time though, and it was okay. But even if it's not great, the third podcast might be great. It might be good. So you just keep doing it, you get better. It's hit and miss, right? So I think it'll be cool. It'll be very cool.
I'm trying to find it. You're gonna have to edit this out while I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, or I could just make it like speed up. It goes. I keep clearing my throat. I don't want them to hear that shit. All right, what else? What else happened?
Hold on, I got the video. The fuck is this guy?
All right. Dude, she sent me a screenshot via text the guy sent. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, that dude's a weirdo. Alright. This is the lame part of the podcast because we aren't talking because we don't have a subject. Fuck. Frick. I think. The Jews, women.
Okay,
The
it's
Jews
not,
and women. It's all I can think
sorry,
about.
guys. It's not Bo Little. It's Bo Diddle. Sorry, Bo Diddle.
I only speak one language: Jews and women.
All right, let me skip past this advertisement real quick.
It should be harder to believe a lot of the things.
Party. Maybe I read it wrong,
That's
but
his quote. It should be public. It should.
All right, just for a little bit of context for the listeners, this woman is standing outside of Charlie Kirk's funeral with a sign that says, "It should be public. It should be quick. It should be televised. Rotten hell."
Dude, that's like genuinely like the most.
Look at that sign. And I want you
What a
guys.
fucking. I would, dude. She.
I want you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm listening.
No, hold on,
I
shut the
got
fuck up.
something to-
No,
go
no.
ahead, go
We're
ahead.
not doing the opinion
Go ahead.
till after the
I
video.
got an
just want
opinion.
them-
Go ahead.
I just want them to hear the context of the video so they see what we're
For
seeing.
sure. I have an. Go ahead.
Be quick. It should be televised. He was talking about the death penalty. He advocated for public executions. I do not.
Oh my
I am
God,
against the
fucking
death
retard.
penalty. I just have this because I think it's pretty ironic.
and it says right here, rotten hell.
Oh yeah, I put that to get people's goat. I don't believe in God or anything. I'm an atheist. It did get a lot of reactions, and it did get a lot of people to come up to me, and we had a lot of civil discussions.
So, do you not think that it's kind of insensitive to say rotten hell
I know
at
it is.
Charlie Kirk's memorial service?
I know it is, but I also believe a lot of the things he said were insensitive. So
Oh my god.
So because something that he
Holy
said that was
shit.
insensitive, you think he should die.
You think he should die, and you think
And
that
it
you
should be
like,
televised. It should be televised.
you should dance on his grave, you fucking bitch.
Okay, just a shout out to Bo Diddle, BODITTLE. Go watch his videos. He's a cool dude.
and I don't really care when bad things happen to bad people. It's just like you. We all have our own opinions on who's a good and a bad person.
I guess it just comes back to religion, because you say you're atheist, which would kind of make sense, no offense, but like the moral
You don't
compass
believe in
just isn't
anything
necessarily
at all.
there.
I was raised Catholic, so
Okay.
I follow the 10 Commandments.
You just don't believe
The
in
moral
anything.
compass, your moral compass is just off if you think that it's okay to say rotten hell during a ceremony where 100,000 people are attending.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was rage bait.
Well, it probably worked.
It did.
But do you just not see anything wrong with that?
I do, but I don't care, because I don't think he ever saw anything wrong in what he was saying.
So your logic is, because someone says something you don't agree with, you're going to go to their memorial service in front of 100,000 plus people and say rotten hell.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. You think someone deserves to die just because they have a different
It's very
opinion?
hard to have conversation when you're just agreeing with what I'm saying. And I'm just like being very like
I
brutally
apologize.
it's just I'm being brutally honest, and you just agree with it. Like,
Yeah. Would you like me to disagree with you?
do you
He's
just
just oblivious to how
you're
like
okay with
crazy
being a
he
bad
sounds.
person?
I don't think this makes me a bad person.
You okay with being the bad
You
person?
might, and that's your opinion, and you're entitled to that.
I
How
would
is-
say objectively it makes
what
you a
is
bad
it- what is
person.
a
Yes,
good
going to
person?
a
What
memorial
would a good
service and
person
saying
do?
rotten hell, I think that's objectively wrong.
So doing one thing can make one person just bad?
I think it's objectively wrong.
Okay. Well, like I said, I know this is a funeral and it is in an inappropriate
thinking
place,
about it.
but that's why I came.
To make people sad.
To make people think.
I don't think anyone thought.
A lot of people
I th-
did. A lot of people came up and asked a lot of questions, and we had a lot of.
Yeah,
I
they're
had a
asking
lot
you
of great
questions right now,
discussions
you
with
dumb
people.
bitch.
A lot of people
About
came
it.
up screaming.
About the death penalty?
Yes, actually.
Okay, so why not make a sign about the death penalty?
Is this not?
I read it and I instantly thought about Charlie Kirk, and you have rotten hell there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
So
so
why not
horrible.
make something more about the death penalty? Like, the death penalty is wrong.
That's not really my whole point, you know? I just think
Oh,
he...
so
Point is to
lied.
make people sad.
mad. I
It's
think...
a funeral, they would be sad.
Well, I don't care if they're sad. But I...
Oh, so-
Typical language from an atheist.
I don't care if there's
10 out of 10 friends say you have to go.
Can we talk about this? Okay.
What do you think about that? Hearing that?
So she man, so he's trying to make the point, like, basically it's like that is objectively wrong, what she is saying. And I think the issue is, like, I would say Charlie Kirk was objectively a good person if you truly knew him. Because I paid enough attention to him to see, like, I've heard some of the things he said. I don't think any bad person could have said some of the things that he has said. And her only point she made, by the way, was, he
Said a lot of insensitive things.
He said insensitive things, and he believed in the death penalty. What? So she believes that he deserves to die if he has a different opinion than her. And I think basically their perception of him is a reflection of themselves within basically what they hate about themselves. Okay, I think that's why they think they hate him so much, is because they hate themselves the most. What?
We gotta wrap this up pretty soon. It's already 30 minutes.
Well, we're gonna edit some stuff out, so just we can do like an extra I don't know, another 10, 5 to 10 minutes.
No, I would say this is probably the last point I'm gonna make, is that Charlie Kirk did not deserve to die.
I did want to say some more.
There's a bigger picture. So the reason why the LGBT community is basically on top of everything that's happening to Charlie Kirk, it kind of correlates with, it just doesn't make sense. It contradicts everything, because the people that are advocating for LGBT rights are the ones that everyone in the LGBTQ community is saying is causing mass genocide. So it's like they don't even hold true to their own people that support them, but think it's crazy that they say he deserves the death penalty when basically they don't believe in the death penalty themselves.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who deserved the death penalty?
Charlie Kirk.
Is that what they're saying?
Yes. But at the same time, they contradict.
You realize how radicalized they're becoming? That's truly what they're saying. That's fucking absurd.
Well, what's crazy is they say that nobody deserves to die, right? But then when Charlie Kirk says that he agrees with the death penalty, they're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
He gets to die.
Actually, do you know the point that Charlie Kirk made?
What?
Well, I mean, so what he did is he referenced the Bible, and he said, because it says thou shalt not kill in the Bible, he doesn't believe that's the same thing as murder, the death penalty, because basically it's like an eye for an eye. He thinks the price of life should be life, which honestly makes a pretty good argument. He says the price of life should be life. He says that life is so valuable that the only thing as valuable as life should be life, and if that is not the case, then you're basically devaluing life. For example, the guy that if this is the dude that killed Charlie Kirk and he doesn't get the death penalty, then you're basically saying Charlie Kirk's life was not worth as much as his. Basically, is what you're saying. Now, that's the whole point that Charlie Kirk made. I don't know if I fully agree with this technically, but it's not a bad argument, and that was the only point she made. Almost is he believed in the death penalty. It's he's not. First off, he's not the only one that believes in that, and it's it's pretty understandable. It's if someone gets to that point and they go and kill someone, then
not just anybody gets the death penalty.
That is wrong. Okay, someone died from that person committing a heinous act because they didn't have the death penalty in place to begin with. Okay, think about it. It is 100% for certain that if the death penalty is in place, someone that is convicted of murder basically someone that is considering doing that act of murder will think about it twice. Basically, that's guaranteed, I would say, because then no one wants to die. It doesn't matter. If you get to that point, right? So, I think even if you're crazy enough to go and do something like that, I think your instincts still can kick in. I think that's the point of that Charlie Kirk was trying to make, and I don't think that's necessarily wrong. It's pretty understandable if you really think about it. Is if you think about the other person that is actually killed too, and you say, okay, well maybe it's understandable. You know, it's not just one person's life that matters. The person that killed someone. In fact, the person that didn't kill someone had more. I would say had a more valuable life because they were contributing more to society. They weren't hurting people. See, it's a good point. It's a good argument. Okay, so they say, oh, Charlie Kirk's an evil person. Well, look, you have to look at the argument. You can't just say things, you know. But also, I would say, as far as Charlie Kirk being a bad person, he has said some amazing things, and it's completely disingenuous. People that are saying like what a piece of shit he is, completely disingenuous. Like Look, dude, I'm not gonna like, even though like if you look at someone like if you look at like a Democrat, you know what I mean? Like let's take like Obama or someone. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, this is the most evil person in the world. Like they had some bad ideas. Okay, you can argue and say Charlie Kirk had some bad ideas. He had some good ideas. I think that's the average person. So, but when you're so radicalized that you're coming out and you're saying, oh, this guy's a piece of shit. Like he deserved to die. I'm glad he got shot. Like all this crazy shit. It's just completely disingenuous and not true.
When the conservatives, okay,
Yeah.
take a breather a little bit. Let me get the.
All right, you got me ranting. Yeah.
Enough of the rant. Take a breather. Let me say something.
Go ahead.
That actually does make sense though, because look at the conservatives. When Joe Biden was in his presidency, when Obama was in
I know,
president.
but you think about it, we weren't acting as crazy as they
we
are.
may have
We didn't,
said,
yeah.
hey, we may have said like, hey, these people are fucking stupid, right?
Yeah, we said you guys were fucking
Like,
retards.
Or
That's
like,
what we said.
didn't
Yeah.
agree with most of the ideas that they were going out, putting out in the world. But did we
Yeah.
still go to work? Yes. Did we kill these people? No. Did we protest in the streets and destroy everything? No. Because between me and you, I think we have jobs.
We have shit that matters.
So like, you know, feeling like everything that Charlie Kirk said was like the end of the world. I don't think you have much going on in your little world then if you fucking give a shit so much to where you want him to die.
Yeah.
And I think it's really funny to me.
They lack self-awareness as well.
What I think it's funny. Hold on, hear me out.
Yeah.
You keep interrupting me. When I'm about to say something.
I'm not
really
interrupting.
crazy.
I'm just commenting. Go ahead.
Huh. I'm still gonna miss something that important
Just
that I'm trying to say.
make your point.
Dude, you just spoke for like 5 minutes straight.
Go ahead, dude. He's got something to say.
I think a woman that has no man in her life, probably. I don't know how she is out at Charlie Kirk's funeral in the middle of the daytime if she has a job, with a rotten hell sign. But did you see the blood dripping down on the sign? She drew blood dripping down on the sign.
Dude, that's like that. She went out and did that herself.
Okay.
Crazy. Think about how insane you have to be to fucking do that.
I think it's crazy how she's like got her face out in public and on camera saying these things like she doesn't think it's gonna cost her life. Like,
You know what I think about, dude? There are things like think about this. There are people going out and doing this, protesting Charlie Kirk after he died. But dude, I'm not gonna rant. But I'm saying like, think about all the other crazy shit happening in the world, and this is what you're concerned about? You're willing to go out and do that, and I care about things too, but I'm not going out and protesting Charlie Kirk dying. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen. The point I was trying to make before I got interrupted by this fucker again.
I didn't get you just slow down. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tyler. Go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot this is the Ethan podcast. And,
No, it's the Tyler podcast. No,
and
go
I'm
ahead.
not, and I'm not the one that's bringing most of the content to the table here. Okay. Because if it wasn't for me,
You know what? You ranted earlier. I don't want to hear it. You ranted earlier. You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Probably longer than me.
No.
Yeah.
But I actually had points and logic. You were going all over the place.
I wasn't being logical.
I was like, wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. We're losing
I
the
was
crowd.
gonna make more points.
We're losing the crowd here, okay?
I have more.
We're losing the crowd here, okay?
I thought about this stuff a lot. I have a lot to say about Charlie Kirk and the way they think. No, I was like watching hella videos on Charlie Kirk after he died and just like what people were saying.
Anyways, all I'm trying to say is this is jobless behavior. End of story. And I think it's funny how like these people were like, well, why don't you guys get a job? And the interviewer is doing his job.
This is Section 8, and this is food stamps behavior.
Well, anyways, I've said all I need to say for tonight. What about you?
Yeah, guys, I think I said a lot of things that I wanted to say also.
Well,
you know, that's a good thing that we can come out and share our opinions.
And if
stuff.
Netanyahu is listening to this,
Fuck off.
fuck you, dude.
I heard you're a piece of crap.
You have all of us by the balls. You have control of the media. You have control of what the music production, what music is produced, just everything.
Kanye West,
No, Kanye West got out of his contract.
as far as you know. Alright, guys.
Thank you today for joining the SlanderJam podcast. Only on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Premium. I don't give a fuck. Later.